In an effort to read the tea leaves, I like to make predictions. In an effort to give you some hope, I like to make predictions. Also to give you an accurate reading of the reality that we face, I like to make predictions. And the other day, I've been talking about all the cases that Donald Trump is facing right now, even the ones that aren't really publicized. And the other day on a live stream, I mentioned several of them, just in passing. And one of them has come to fruition. Hey, you know what? Let's do this. We'll find that moment from the live stream. I'm going to play that now. And we'll talk about this new development. Channel member for 46 months. That's remarkable. 46 months, almost 4 years. Will this verdict embolden the other prosecutors? I think so. This is actually something that I've been thinking about. And it especially relates, even today, the story that I talked about the tape of Donald Trump saying the N-word on the set of The Apprentice about an Apprentice contestant. That I think because one person came out because the NDA expired, and this applies to this as well, I think they see a path forward to victory. I think that prosecutors see a path forward that this is possible and the dam's going to open. We already have several other cases all across the country, not just the ones that have been publicized that are out there right now. There's a case moving forward in Arizona. There's a case moving forward in Michigan. And I believe that there is a case, however premature right now, that's developing in Wisconsin. Donald Trump, it's not a good day for Donald Trump. That's stating the obvious, but it's going to get a lot worse the closer we get to the election. And not just for Donald Trump. I think it's going to get a lot worse for the country and the safety and security of the nation based on the unhinged nature that we've witnessed that has been demonstrated by MAGA Americans all over the place. I think there's going to be likely chaos in the wake of this particular verdict as well. I hope that the authorities in New York are standing by to provide security for the members of the jury, for the judge and the court staff and the prosecution team. It's a serious matter. Thank you, Cookie Fatty 666, for your 46 months of support being a channel member. I appreciate it. So that was from the night of Donald Trump's conviction. The now convicted felon of 34 felonies, Donald Trump, Republican choice to be president, the Law and Order Party's choice to be president of the United States, the convicted felon. And this is a headline from Axios. Pro-Trump allies charged in Wisconsin 2020 fake elector scheme. It was a no good, terrible, bad day, whatever, ridiculous bad day, whatever that, is that Lemony Snicket's or... It was a terrible day for Kenneth Chesebro. He has been indicted and pleaded guilty to charges in Georgia, and now Wisconsin's knocking on his door, and he's being charged with forgery and a bunch of other things. We'll see if he pleads guilty, decides to fall on his sword, decides to cooperate with the prosecution. Don't know what's going on there, but let me read a little bit from this Axios article. This is good news because it portends good things for the future, that moving along is justice. I don't know why I'm talking like Yoda here, but it is. It's plugging along. It's making its way through the courts. There will be consequence. And if they're doing it, if the emissaries of Donald Trump, if the stooges for Donald Trump were doing it, it is very likely that invariably he is involved. And it can be proven. Because there are going to be people just like there are in the Georgia case, who are going to cooperate in order to lessen their sentences related to their involvement in these crimes. Former Trump campaign attorney Kenneth Chesebro was charged in Wisconsin on Tuesday with one count of forgery in connection to the 2020 fake elector scheme in the state. The charges come as officials in several swing states, including Arizona, Michigan, and Georgia, just like I mentioned on the live stream. That's me tooting my own horn. I should get a toot horn sound on the little board here. Michigan and Georgia have pursued investigations into efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Chesebro was also one of the 18 co-defendants named alongside former President Trump in his criminal racketeering case in Georgia. Chesebro, who reached a plea deal last October, faced 7 charges in Georgia. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Cowell also filed 1 forgery count on Tuesday against attorney Jim Tropis and ex-Trump campaign aide Michael Roman. The 3 defendants are scheduled for a court appearance September 19th. Now, September 19th seems like a long way away. Both of the respective party conventions, nominating conventions, will have been over. And that might be disappointing to you. It's certainly disappointing to me that the wheels of justice do seem to move too slowly, especially related to the most important cases in the country. But it is what it is. We've got what we got. We have to deal with reality on reality's terms. After all, we are not Republicans. We don't deny the existence of truth when it appears. So this is good news. This is big news, because with prosecutions like this, when there's a larger, wide-ranging conspiracy, you need to get somebody to turn state's witness, as it were. You need a cooperator to make things go more smoothly. And Kenneth Chesebro, whatever his actual pronunciation of his name is, he has proven to be a willing coward. The loyalty for Donald Trump only goes until the freedom gets threatened and your underlying crimes start to get prosecuted. And then all of a sudden, prison's not really for me. I'm going to start telling the truth. So we'll see. We'll continue to follow this. Of course, we're going to follow the Michigan case when it arises, and the Arizona case, which is bubbling up as we speak. What do you think? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. After all, you can also just leave a comment below. That is great. Helps YouTube to recommend this content to new viewers. I am knocking on the door of 700,000 subscribers. And if you're not subscribed already, please do. If you find yourself here more than often, more than occasionally, we'll say, go ahead and let's take it to the next level. Let's take the next step in our relationship. You can click subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. If you want to help me make these videos, you want to support this work, help me produce this content, click the join button below for $2 a month. You can become a channel member right here on this platform on YouTube. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt and help support my work there. I love and appreciate you very much. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.